56, 55.
Ah, on était...
Voilà, c'est parce qu'on était... C'est le cadran qui m'a mêlé, moi. J'étais à l'autre bout quand elle a dit dernière minute de pratique.
Ah,
donc, moi, quand tu pratiques...
Là, j'ai encore envie de faire pipi. J'ai tout le temps d'aller, mais j'ai pas le temps. Je peux y aller dans le match ou je peux pas y aller?
Vous avez dormi, là? Vous avez dormi sur ma pierre?
Sur ta pierre, je suis avec ma femelle glissante. Je suis pas capable de balayer.
Non, mais t'as dit 53.
Ben,
53.
oh, il a pas arrêté. OK. Ah non, c'est ça, on savait pas en tout. On savait même pas si c'était le bon temps.
Rien, c'est 2 plus à maison. Ça la semaine.
Ben oui, mais hein?
Ben c'est ça, au moins on les a rendus là, un peu plus.
Whoa, Domino's.
C'est le mien.
This is for you, Delores.
Skip? Yes.
Delores.
Yes, Delores. Good game.
Good game.
This is for your whole team in there, okay?
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Ça, c'est pour toute l'équipe, les filles.
Sylvia?
Oui, bonjour.
So we're supposed to say what? Bonjour,
Bonne partie.
bon party.
Good game.
Or bonjour, right?
Bonjour, oui.
Yeah, bonjour.
Bonne partie. Good game. Good game.
Bon party.
Bon
Bon party.
Thank you.
Okay. We survived that, hey? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. This here.
Ah, c'est vrai, on l'a pas fait, ça. Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Good game. Good game.
Well, good afternoon, everyone out in the cyber world. If you've joined us on streaming live on the 2017 Canadian
You will,
Masters
'cause we threw one through.
from Guelph, Ontario, and the Guelph Curling Club. My name is Rod Stork, and with me today is Jerry Sunwald, and we're going to carry you through the game between two ladies' teams on our afternoon draw. Team Saskatchewan and Team Quebec. Jerry, comments, please.
On en laissé deux ici,
Looking forward
puis
to
un
a good
là-bas.
game this afternoon. We'll start off with Quebec having the last drop, and Saskatchewan just getting ready for the first drop.
Ben, on était pas prêts, Diane. Je savais que ma semelle glissante.
So the Saskatchewan team curling out of the Wadena Curling Club, just east of Saskatoon. Skip Delores Syrota, third Bev Krasowski, the second Donna Liebrecht, and the lead is Sylvia Broad. And from Quebec, the skip curling out of the Trois-Rivières at Boucherville Curling Club. The skip is Odette Trudel. The third is Danielle. The second is Diane Lessard, and the lead is Donna Gorman, and we're underway in the game. Glad to have you on board, everybody. 8 sheets of curling ice coming here this afternoon. Keep updated on all the scores across the ice as we go. The rules of play for Masters is 8-end curling games. Each team is allotted 30 minutes of talking time through the game, as well as 2 90-second timeouts for each team in the game. And this is our second draw in the start of the Masters. We had the first draw this morning, and another draw later tonight at 7 o'clock. And so we're looking forward to some great curling here from all these teams. 26 teams in total are here. 14 men's teams and 12 ladies teams. They'll be playing a round robin in 2 different pools in both men and women, and then they will break down into their championship group and go from there.
Yep. Good. Clear.
3-7. 3-7, c'était parfait. Là, 68.
The games across the whole sheet of ice. What do you expect from the teams as they start early in the game? Open game, or do you think they'll go for it?
I think we'll have
Donna.
a lot of these teams. It's the first game for them, and they'll play pretty for the first game. we should have some really interesting games out here this afternoon.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
A couple of the men's teams are out for the first time.
Clean, wait, just clean. Clean it.
Based on the experience we saw this morning with the first draw, the teams just got a feel for the ice and see how the ice was going to react. And certainly the response from the teams when they came off the ice this morning was that the ice was doing what they expected. And as we all know, if you've curled at all, there are certain times in the ice that you just need to pay a little more attention, get your weight adjusted accordingly, and certainly fit into what the ice is wanting to do for you.
Attends.
Oh, j'espère qu'elle va rentrer parce que...
Than it was this morning. We have a little more humidity outside. You can see a little bit of frost there. It's nothing to worry about right now. But, it could change as the game goes on there.
So those of you who are joining us online and watching this, maybe not familiar with the Masters Curling Championships for Canada started in 2000 and have been going ever since, led by a volunteer committee at the national level.
Whoa,
And then host club volunteer committee as we're doing this year here at the Guelph Curling Club. And these teams have earned their way here through their provincial competitions, and we're really pleased to welcome them all to Guelph and wish them all well in their endeavors.
Yep. Yep, yep. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Good job.
Since the Masters competition started in the year 2000, there's been some fairly dominant provinces that have carried the flag, if you will, in terms of winning the events. In 2016, Team Saskatchewan won the ladies' side and Team Alberta on the men's side. On the women's side, Saskatchewan and Alberta hold the overall championship records with 4 wins each, while on the men's side, Team Manitoba is the overall champ with 6 wins. And our host here this year and Team Ontario have 3 wins on each of the men's and women's sides. So we expect good things out of all these teams, but everyone's here with a chance to make a run at the plaque for the championship come next Sunday, April the 9th. So we have our curlers mic'd out on the ice, and you'll be able to hear their discussions as they move through this first end and then through the rest of the game. And as Jerry mentioned right off the top, this is a fairly clean game that's playing out right now in our feature game between Quebec and Saskatchewan. And
yes, yes, yes.
Don't expect anything real different through the rest of the end as we move into third rocks here in the first game.
Hein? C'est bon pas, ça là. OK.
It's right there. More line. More line. No, it's over.
Elle est rentrée, celle-là?
Are you coming?
Ouais, elle a fallu plus
coming
pesant.
up to it. It's going to be side by side if it's coming back.
C'était plus bumper?
I don't know. It's kind of.
Oh.
Catch 22 here.
Oh, je vais essayer de faire.
That's not good.
Demande-moi là sur le bon bord, Odette.
I thought I took a little off.
Yeah.
Obviously, no.
That's right.
Sitting ducks.
Yeah, I
Normal?
coming down there.
I thought so.
Throughout the draw this afternoon, we'll keep
Normal.
you updated on all the scores across the 8 sheets of curling ice that are all being carried out this afternoon.
Same weight.
We have full draws through Monday to Wednesday, all full draws, and then Thursday there are actually 4 draws as we start to work towards championship weekend and the finals, which take place Sunday, April the 9th.
Yep.
With gold medal games at 10 and 2 And both those games,
Okay.
championship games, will be
Okay,
broadcast
Tota,
live
okay.
on Rogers Cable TV, particularly for folks here in Ontario, but if you're elsewhere, we'll
OK.
make sure to keep you apprised of what happens in the championships come Sunday.
So Quebec tried a double takeout there at normal weight, just over curled on a little bit and they rolled out. Saskatchewan is playing a tight guard at this one to try to protect
Ouais,
the
c'est bon
rock.
celle-là.
Remember, Quebec has left rock.
What's the weight like there? Okay,
La
T'es
première, j'étais
correct?
pas assez
same.
forte,
Ben non.
hein. Fait qu'un
T'as
petit
bon
peu
peur.
plus. Ouais.
Just give me a heads up.
Mais ça colle beaucoup en dernier, là.
Ta deuxième, là, quand j'ai crié yes, ils n'ont pas embarqué.
Good.
Rien entré. Je voudrais qu'ils embarquent.
Là, je
Quand
criais
on
yes.
arrivait dessus, on pouvait les sortir les deux.
On m'a sorti, on crié plus fort.
Moi, je t'ai entendu.
Ah ouais?
Yep. All the way, hard. Hard, yep. It's short. Whoa. Whoa. If it's short. Whoa.
Yeah, tight guard tried in that one. It's overcurled a little bit.
Ouais.
So, Quebec has an
Juste
opportunity
son maison,
to try a
acte,
takeout in that rock there.
acte comme ça.
Jerry, both these teams that we have out here this afternoon in our feature game have a number of members who've competed in national level competitions before,
Juste un
and
acte, les filles.
as well across many of the other sheets. So
On a vu quand
it's
même un peu,
never
hein?
never too old or too young
Acte, ça devrait
to
être pas pire.
compete in
Le
these
droit, t'as
national
combien?
events, as the Masters well demonstrates.
Out there, that's for sure. A number of these teams have been here several times.
Nathan! Non!
Non!
Non, non!
Non! Non!
Non!
Rentre le bien, rentre le bien.
Okay, let's try to get there. Yeah. On the ice. Should do it, eh?
Nice little hit and roll on that
Yep.
one. It just rolled out of the rings.
Ouais.
So
Got enough?
Saskatchewan won't be playing a draw around the,
Yeah.
at the top of the house.
On dirait qu'elle a arrêté de plier à un moment donné. Hein?
Get it in.
Ouais.
Yeah, I just.
Jerry, I was just noticing in our bios that we have for the curlers in our program booklet that Delores Syrota, the skip for Saskatchewan, throwing her last rock now, was an all-star skip at the 2011 Seniors Championship in Canada. So that demonstrates the experience level that you see out on this ice today.
Is it heavy? Through? No. Through.
On va y aller,
Just
là.
for weight.
On va me réchauffer.
Just a little bit heavy
marque
on that
pas,
one,
hein?
so
Non,
give
marque pas.
Quebec an opportunity to
Non.
rank this
Ok,
in if she
même ça
wants,
ici,
and,
là.
On fait, on blanc?
Oh, ouais, on va bien aller. Un petit peu plus par là.
Hein?
Dans l'autre bord.
Well. No, I just
Non,
from here in it started to.
elle compte pas, fait que on va blanquer. Hein? Non, 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 on blanque.
So indeed, we do have a blank end in the first game between Saskatchewan and Quebec, as Odette Trudel took advantage of that rollout from Saskatchewan and was able to throw the rock through the house. Quebec will maintain the hammer in the second end, and we'll move along. those of you online that
I think down
want to
here.
keep track of live scoring, you
Right
can go
here.
on our website and check out that as well and see the scores of all the games that are going on out here on a live basis throughout the afternoon.
Top form.
I also want to just give you a heads up that the third draw of the day will happen tonight at 7 p.m.
Can't hurt
Eastern
it, girls.
Daylight
Can't hurt
Time.
it. Yep, you gotta go
And,
work it.
that game will
Gotta go.
feature Alberta
Hard.
and the Northwest Territories on the
Real
men's
tight,
side.
real tight.
So we look forward to having you with us this evening
Sylvia.
as we feature that game. We will be streaming a game each and every day through each draw. So please pass around to your friends and ask them to join us. If you want to provide any live chat comments or questions, we'd be glad to hear from you out there and
Juste le poids. Il y a de la
address any
place.
questions you might have.
Juste le poids.
Va y en donner un peu!
Saskatchewan started a little more.
Si on reste en avant, c'est pas méchant, on n'a pas de
Va
ligne.
y en manquer!
Quebec
Ouais, mais ici, c'est bon parce qu'on n'a pas de ligne.
Good shot, Sylvia.
Wow, 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 wow. Elle se cachera pas. OK, Donna.
Jerry, I think this is becoming more and more common in
J'avais 3-8.
the competitive curling field today that teams get a feel for that ice in the first end, and then they start to get a little more aggressive and go after it just a little bit more from the second end on.
Yeah, you see that a lot in games on TV now where we watch
Yep.
them and first end they play really fast
Yep, gotta go.
going for it.
Yep, hard line.
We've got good ice here. Good
Yep,
speed
hard line.
and
Hard line. You gotta go,
pulling
gotta
very
go.
well. So,
J'avais 3-8 sur mon premier.
Hard,
On
hard,
était plus
hard.
large, on était dans le blanc.
Good sweep.
Non, Odette, elle
Nice
m'a
way.
dit d'avoir en avant.
the rocks are
On aurait pu l'emmener, elle voulait faire en avant.
a little sharp and so they finish
Ouais.
really hard late and so you can take cards and still bury around them.
Jerry, you've played at the competitive level for many years and so on, and I think all the curlers really ask is that
Yes.
the ice give them a chance to show off their skills to the best of their
OK, up.
ability. And,
Whoa, whoa.
if that happens, then they take whatever comes out at the end of the game, win, loss, or whatever.
OK,
might
Donna.
happen.
C'est ma faute.
Yeah, that's for sure. It comes down to the skill level of the players at that point in time, and that's what you want in curling. You want the players to be able to demonstrate what they can do.
I know, talking to some of the curlers yesterday after the practice sessions, that they were very pleased with the ice and really look forward to getting out on the ice in a competitive game because they felt the ice was running nice for them. And,
Room.
and
Lots
so
of room yet.
that sense
We're
right
way out
away
here.
thanks to Jim Malik and his whole ice team here at
Starting
the
to
Guelph
move a
Curling
bit,
Club
but
for
take a look, girls. Not
presenting the
deep.
curlers
Not
with
deep. Not
with
deep.
good ice, despite the fact that, as Jerry mentioned earlier, we've
You
got
can
some
finish
higher
it a
humidity
bit.
levels today outside
Yep.
and may have
Yep.
some impact, but I think the curlers will
Nice
they'll be
weight.
able to adapt to that.
Juste bump.
Saskatchewan's got a nice draw around the center. Quebec skip has asked for backboard. Weight,
Yep. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Hard. OK. OK. OK.
Jerry, we talk about curlers turning the rock in or setting it up. Can you just talk about that a little bit in terms of what that means and what impact it has on the curling stone?
Top 12, girls.
Delivery to it, and when you're coming out, the final motion generally either a push out or a turn over.
We want top 12 here.
Past the
Line's
block
good.
line.
It's got to move a
One
bit.
way it runs straight before it
Whoa,
breaks, the
guys,
other
we're
way it
here.
breaks
We're
through
here.
the
We're
net.
here.
And,
She's
so
got
the
the same
release
weight,
is
just
really
about.
Stop.
She's got to finish. She
really
right there?
consistent line.
Yep, right
I
there.
see some people out here with
Nice weight.
a very slow
Bump,
rotation as
okay.
well, and that'll limit it as well.
On attend. C'est bon, quoi. C'est bon.
Oh, on n'avait pas vu.
Ben là.
Jerry, we just saw an example, I think, of a hit weight shot that Quebec played and stepped the weight up just a hair, and the inevitable pretty well always happens. That rock runs a little straighter when the weight goes up.
Yeah, when you
Okay, a little.
Do you like coming
this way?
Same way?
curls a lot and you raise the weight a little bit and settle out a little bit to rock the
Giving you lats, Bev. Line's good.
So we're down to Vice Rocks now
there.
on the second end of our feature game here today.
You gotta
Bev
go.
Krasowski from Saskatchewan looking to place a guard on two rocks that are on the 4 foot or
Can't
biting
hurt
the 4
it.
foot.
Just
So
for
a
weight.
guard
Just
here
for weight.
would
Line's good.
start to make
Finish
things
it
a little
up,
more
finish it
difficult
up.
for
Yep.
Quebec.
Hard. It's coming down. Hard, hard, hard. Pull it over. Hard. Good sweep.
That's not a perfect guard, but it's a pretty nice guard. Definitely
Normal.
good weight, and
Si on ouvre en avant, c'est bon.
won't be able to take both of those rocks out. One for the stage for sure. So this is just going for the rock in the rings. If they hit the front one, they won't be disappointed with that.
Yep.
She's a little bit tight in this one again, and they're going to crash in the front.
Yep, yep. Okay.
So partially successful in getting that guard off and rolling away to not leave it sitting out front. Saskatchewan, I'm sure, will be looking to place another guard back there, and maybe just a little better than the last one to make it even more difficult. Should mention, Jerry, that Saskatchewan
finish it,
ladies
girls.
did
You're
play
gonna have
this
to
morning,
work it
and
hard.
they were successful in
Hard
their
for
first round
line.
robin
You
game
gotta
against
get it.
Alberta. Quebec,
Far as
this
it'll
is
go.
this is their first game in the round robin, so Saskatchewan's
Right
had a
up.
little
Far as it'll
experience
go.
on
Far
the
as
ice,
it'll go.
albeit
It's
on a
starting to
different
move
sheet
now.
than what they played on this morning.
Good sweep, girls.
Tu vas encore l'essayer.
It's just a little bit too, you know. I thought because yours don't.
The first one didn't curl right till the end.
Yeah. Just that extra foot of weight and you'll finish there.
So Danielle Levay from the Quebec team, third for Quebec, is throwing her second rock.
Okay.
Good start. Push the red one totally behind the guard now, so see what Saskatchewan does at this point.
Where do you want to go? In the round here?
We could try, sure.
So anyone that's joined us online watching the game, just to give you some of the
The draws.
background around Masters curling. Masters are anyone 60 plus in age, and Jerry, the other interesting thing is that because this event is not sanctioned by Curl Canada, we can have stick throwers, those who use the stick to put all the ice down the rocks
Taking
instead of
those
trying to
stuff
out of the hack. So
we should
that's
have a little more, couldn't
something
we?
a little different than some of the other
Yeah.
competitions at the
Yeah,
national
take a
level.
little more,
Donc,
Bev.
là, au moins, 4 pieds.
Because we were just coming to the side of the 4 foot with that ice.
And it allows some curlers to play well-rounded with it. We have a curler here that on the women's side that is 83 years old, so she's been at this competition more than once.
Yep. Room.
Just for
Just for
weight.
weight, girls.
Weight only.
They're trying to curl around that center guard.
Just get it on, leave it high, I
Yellow
guess.
rock, and
Wide
maybe
open.
a little bit, but they're in there for the second shot.
Good shot.
And if the
Là, c'est-tu de monter notre genre?
Good sweep.
shot rock like that.
Ou essayer de passer là, mais écoute,
That wasn't me hovering. Whoa, that's
c'est ça plutôt.
Mande-la comme ça.
Il y a
là.
des
Well, that's
Ben,
good. You didn't
pour
get
la
too
montée.
deep, so.
backline.
Ben, pour la montée.
So as Odette Trudel goes down to throw her first rock, just mention that there are a number of activities going on for the curlers this week in addition to being out on the ice. Wednesday evening we'll be hosting,
de monter notre jaune.
we'll be hosting a Canada 150 birthday celebration for all the curlers and guests
Ouais.
out at the Victoria Park East
C'est,
Golf Course.
Le droit à
And then
60.
Saturday evening is the Champions Banquet at the Holiday Inn here in Guelph, which is the host hotel. And one of the things that will happen at that banquet is that the two Sportsmanship Awards will be announced that evening for men and women. And those awards are presented based on the curlers voting on their most sportsmanlike individual during the week's competition. And it's something that I think
Juste
Juste
là.
le propre, on n'a pas de ligne.
means a lot, and, but I think particularly for Masters because of the respect that people have for the game.
Oui, sur le droit. Wow!
this
non.
evening.
Wow,
Ouais,
wow!
on va l'emmener ici.
Wow!
Oui, pour que ça passe.
Ah!
Ouais, pour la montée. J'entendais pas ça, moi, là.
Are we going to do the same thing if we tap ours back? Tap it here if we could, yeah. Just break it off there. Look, it had ice over here, but and you were maybe
Ah, non,
narrow.
puis tout ce que j'ai vu, c'est de la
Non, c'est correct.
Mais là, je vous ai dit,
Yeah,
ouais,
this
ça
side, I don't.
non.
I would keep the same,
No, eh?
because if you're going to throw a hair more,
Elle m'avait dit de pas
yeah,
être
any angle on this side.
Ouais. Parce qu'elle m'avait dit que. Ben, elle m'avait dit 3-8 le drap là. Ben, j'ai joué 3-7 à peu près.
straight
Mais elle va passer.
Non, moi, j'ai presque tout calculé à 3-7.
Yeah,
À peu près, pour
yeah.
s'en venir dans le milieu.
Ouais.
Just a little bit more, eh?
Ouais.
Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, nothing,
Whoa.
nothing.
No line.
Nothing. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, Sylvia, it's not close. Just a little too much weight.
So there's an opportunity missed.
Bon, soit qu'on essaie de passer là. On va concéder un ou bien essayer de monter celle du centre.
Mais là, c'est la dernière place.
Ouais.
Fait que,
Sure, I think just a
Yeah.
real another clear example of just stepping the weight up a little bit on this ice, and basically across all 8 sheets here at the Guelph Curling Club that we've seen. If you step it up just a bit, that rock's going to run a little bit straighter for you. And as we go through the week, or even go through each game, I think the curlers pick that up a little bit more and realize how critical the weight can be on the shot.
Good try. Just a little, like it was half.
Yeah.
Stopped at the half.
Quebec is
Didn't
going to
seem
be
like it.
targeted
Yeah,
as
it's very slick there because it's
fighting full forefront.
pull up my socks here. Hanging out there right
And then
now.
the signaling a lot of weight.
It's coming though. They don't have.
No, no.
She doesn't have much of a turn.
Pretty good now, but I think it's
Much weight, man.
really look heavy.
One Renault.
Second shot.
So Jerry, they minimized the damage in that end really as it went. So a good end for everyone. So after 2 ends of play in our feature game here on sheet 4 at the Guelph Curling Club today, Saskatchewan has taken the lead 1-0,
Yeah, it was nice long.
and
It just was a little
Quebec
heavy.
will continue to
Yeah.
hold the hammer. The feature game is moving right along, which is always good to see, and we'll update you on all the other scores across the board as we move through this third end. I should mention that we have 14 men's teams
Yeah, you gotta go,
competing
girl.
and
Hard.
to ensure that we've got an even draw and
Yep, you gotta go
games
hard.
can go on accordingly.
Right up, girls, hard.
On the men's side, we have the Ontario host team.
Far as
and that
it'll
team
go.
is skipped by Jim Lyle out of the St. Thomas Curling Club. Jim finished as the runner-up in the Masters Provincial this year to the Ontario champion, Bruce Delaney, who is also on the ice this afternoon.
3-7. Ouais, 3-7.
Oh boy.
Moi, j'ai 3-6.
Il y a de la place en masse?
T-line?
Juste le poids, il y a de la place. Non, touche pas. Non, non, non.
Non, elle continue d'avancer.
T'es dans la...
With this turn. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Hard, girls. Right up. Good.
Moi, j'avais 3-6. OK. OK, on s'en va s'appuyer. 7, c'est encore fort.
There's trees on top of that one.
Good shot.
Et où?
T-line?
Non, non, on attend. Yep. Oh! Au 40 un peu. Non, non, non.
So Jerry, just update some of the
Good
scores
on
across the board. On sheet 1, we have Team Alberta against host Team Ontario, and Team Alberta is
You
out
get to
to
the
a quick
side or
2-0
just
lead after
nose.
2 ends of play. On ice number 2, we have
A little less.
Bruce Delaney, the Ontario champion, against PEI. And I'll get a view of the scoreboard here in just a moment and give you that, but they're in the third end.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Real hard. Go.
And the
Gotta
score
go.
after 2 ends of play in the
Hard.
Ontario Edward Island game is 1-1.
Whoa.
On sheet number 3, on the ladies' side, we have
Okay.
Manitoba
It's a little
against
soft.
Yukon Territories.
Diane,
And
c'est pas la tienne.
they were just doing a measure here in the second end as to how many points. I believe Manitoba scored at least 1. So for sure they're up at least 4-0 and it may be 5-0. We'll update that in a moment. And I mentioned on sheet 4, our future game, that Saskatchewan stole 1 in the second end and they're up 1-0.
3-7.
On sheet
might
5,
have been
we
out
have Newfoundland Labrador versus New Brunswick. And
3-7-5. C'est bon?
that score is 2-1 after 2
Juste
ends
le
of
poids.
play
Il en manque
for
un. Oh, oui, il en manque pas.
New Brunswick. On sheet 6, we have Manitoba against Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia
Yep,
played
yep,
this
yep.
morning and lost out to
Yes,
Northern
yes.
Ontario. Manitoba, this is their
Ouais,
first
le
game,
retenir.
and
Start again.
Okay.
Manitoba
Arrête,
is drawing
dis-le plus que
in the second end
Yeah, it was a
for
little
a second
soft.
point, but
Il n'y a pas grand-chose.
or pardon me, yes, for a second point.
Take
It
a vote.
appears
Fine.
right now, with 1 round to come, that Nova Scotia is still counting 1. And Newfoundland Labrador is playing Quebec on sheet number 7, and after 2
avait
ends,
7-5.
Easy.
it's 2-1
Oh.
for Quebec.
On dirait qu'elle a
And on sheet 8,
Curling now.
we have on the ladies' side, we have the Yukon
Ça aurait pu être bon.
against
Il en manque
Nova
une.
Scotia, and that score is 2-1 for Nova Scotia.
OK, restez mordeux, c'est bon.
So Jerry, back to our
Good.
feature. What do we got going here in the third end?
You have Saskatchewan
That one didn't quite curl.
lane 1.
Enough.
Two on the outside.
Mal d'après moi, qu'elle n'a pas dit.
The center guy.
Yep. Yep. Yes, yes. Oui, oui, oui. Tout là, oui, 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 oui.
Here I need to correct myself on sheet number 8. It's Northern Ontario that's playing Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Northern Ontario
Whoops.
scored
Okay.
2 in the second end, and they're now ahead of Nova Scotia 2-1.
Correct, Diane? C'est bon? C'est bon, elle est sortie. Là, pour ta sortie, j'ai pas pris. J'ai pas pris que ta sortie. Bien. J'ai dit c'était bon. Tu l'as réussi?
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Clean it.
Jerry, I know you do that tuck, and you've done it your
Whoa.
whole career, I think. Is that correct?
That's right.
Nice throw.
Referred to as the Manitoba tuck over many years.
Bon?
Thanks.
OK.
Thought it was going to just curl a little enough to get the roll.
Yeah, because mine went at the end,
Yeah.
like bug line in, like mine broke. That's why I said right to the end because mine.
So we're moving right along in the third end. We're down to our third rocks. Danielle Liebrecht from Quebec. Playing her
Oui.
first.
Voilà un petit peu. OK.
It's a nice hit. It's still not quite behind the guard, but it's
Yeah, but there's
gonna
not
be a
much
John
room
right
to
now.
go.
And Saskatchewan skip is indicating that she wants to take out and roll away to the corner at this point in time.
Jerry curlers out there might think that rolling underneath that yellow guard that's sitting out front might be advantageous. Why would Saskatchewan think to roll away rather than try to go underneath?
Well,
Just
it's
clean it, girls.
as I said, it was edge on, so there's an opportunity
Yeah, a little bit,
to
we'll
crash
roll
the
away.
guard. They want to get rid of the rock, and
Whoa,
so
whoa.
they're erring on the safe side to hit and roll to the corner. And that's just what happened. It's a very
Good,
nice
Bev.
stone hit and roll to the
successful.
floor.
Very successful.
Tu veux qu'on joue ça ou si on s'en vient ici?
Good thing I didn't
Certainly
have
doesn't
lots of
preclude
weight.
Quebec
On va
from
essayer
going
le
on
droit.
with that
hung
roll,
out there
but,
for a bit.
Ça
there's a
d'autres, ils
little
ont
bit
pu la
more risk
sortir en
involved
dernier
if you
pour
do
faire
that.
un coin de
Bon,
terre.
viens-t'en ici. Oh, viens-t'en ici,
Yeah,
t'as.
but
Okay.
Quebec does have lost rock. And,
Just
so
un drop.
what they've
Oh,
chosen
je m'en
to
vais
do here
imaginer.
is not hit it,
Exactly,
but
it's
play the
their
freeze on
roll,
that
yeah.
back one. Feel a little bit more comfortable with that and trying to come around the center guard, I guess, and feel it's a little bit safer if they put it somewhere in front.
You gave me lots of ice, though, so.
Quoi le poids? C'est quoi le poids?
It has to do
Ah.
a lot of curling right now. It's way
On
out
aurait
there.
pu brosser un peu, mais là, il est trop tard.
OK, c'était trop fort.
L'avoir reçu un petit peu avant, il l'aurait fait
Je
brosser.
voulais pas. I think we should play.
Either that or if
Let's go to the open side.
make the draw. I don't mind even trying to come there, but we have to make it.
T'avais quoi?
Okay, Saskatchewan's going to
Aïe, aïe.
play a draw around the center guard at this point in time.
That should do it.
They're currently laying one. Quebec tried the freeze and went through the rings. And so we have
Ah, je t'avais.
now
You
an
good, guys?
opportunity
Ben,
Guys,
si
to
je
good.
l'avais
Good
fait avant,
match.
j'aurais fait
Center go
brosser,
the other
mais
way.
j'ai pas d'informations des filles.
Non, il en donne pas beaucoup, hein?
Try
Tu
tuck
sais,
it
si
in
on la
there.
brossait, on l'accrochait en avant,
Looks like
on
tons.
aurait
So we've seen
discuté.
so far in the 3 ends of this game between
When it
Quebec and
goes, it
Saskatchewan
goes.
is that
Okay, I'll
they
try to
don't
get
have
there,
the
girls.
hammer,
You've been a
and
little
Saskatchewan
strong on you.
has experience through the first 3 ends. You can still make the other team chase you if you just make some good shots through at the end. And I think Saskatchewan has done a pretty good job of that with the Quebec team having to make some very difficult shots to
Yeah,
to
keep
try
going,
and,
keep it
try and
going.
score.
Keep it going.
Yeah, at this point in time, Saskatchewan's
Ben ouais.
executing
Yeah.
a little bit better
Hard.
than Quebec
Yeah.
is.
Hard,
I
girls. You
think
got to
it
get a
may have a
bite.
little bit to do
Hard
with
all the
playing
way.
this morning,
Hard.
and
Get on hard,
we've got
hard,
a better
hard.
feel for the ice than Quebec
Hard,
does.
hard.
On va mal
I know the
tout.
Quebec team was concerned about that. Speaking
Good
of
sweep.
On va essayer de s'en venir ici. Là.
On va faire ça là pour rouler.
Non,
Sorry.
non, là, là.
I thought I was going to show the sweepers had a chance with it, but man, you worked it the whole way. It's all right.
Ah,
So
devant les-
Saskatchewan drew to the front
those
12
other
foot.
ones, so I thought
They
give
are
it to the
currently
sweeper.
on
Yeah.
2.
No.
Quebec has chosen to
Swept it there.
draw
Combien,
around
là?
the center guards. There's one yellow just
combien,
out
là,
front and red just in the front 12.
Comment?
The
70?
Trudel, the skip of the Quebec team,
Okay.
is trying to draw around all of it.
Just has to be 8 foot here, so yeah.
Maison!
So the sweepers are just cleaning the rock down. It's got a good line at this point in time.
Oui! Oui,
Yep,
Philalie!
yep.
Oui! Oui!
Yes, yes, yes!
Oui!
Yes!
We should try come there, I think, eh?
Ah,
When it crossed the hog line, it started to slow down, got it in a heavy curl, and just went
sorti à
sideways.
combien?
So a little bit more weight,
Yep.
and they had that shot rod, but it's curling hard towards the middle, and when
Non, pas
it
bien.
makes that turn, it really slows down.
La ligne était belle.
Ouais, le gars.
So Saskatchewan skip's going to try to go around all the rocks. She just had a practice rock using the other turn.
Ouais.
Well, no, I'm
She's
trying
going
to
to
go
throw
in
an
there.
in-turn draw
Yeah.
around the center
Trouver les
guard.
draps.
Yeah, so
to
she's
try
Moi,
to
je
lay
retrouve
three.
les draps.
Now, place.
If she's successful at this, Delores Syrota is successful, it's going to be very difficult for Quebec because of those staggered guards out front to maybe do more than just hold them down to
Easy.
to 1
Room.
point. So
Room.
this is a pretty important shot for Saskatchewan.
Just for weight.
Got lots of room at this
La
point in
pesante,
time.
là.
Well, it's going through. It's going through.
So again, it just shows how sensitive it is. She had
Un drap,
backline to
non?
hack weight,
Ouais.
didn't catch the curl, was on good ice out in the outside and just kept running through the house. We've seen that a couple of times now. The ice
just
is
that
very
different-
weight sensitive. So we've got a redo for the Quebec skip. She's trying to make the draw
Tenez par le
again
trouver.
around the center guards.
Sans
She
ça, on va
needs
être dans de beaux
pretty
draps.
much a full 8 foot to count one.
Just add a little bit and no, that's just such a fine
So she was a little late last time, so she'll just add a little bit in this draw now and see if she can execute the shot.
Juste le poids. Et plus large, juste le poids.
It should be good.
Oui.
So the rock's
Just
running.
le
Non, 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 juste le poids.
Curl at this
Juste
point
le
in
plat.
time.
Plein blanc, on est correct. Non? Non?
Coming into the rings now. And
Oh,
she
Bebe.
stays in the back
Odette.
8 foot to score
One
one.
yellow. Oui. Nice shot.
So Odette learned from that first rock that she threw and geared the weight back just a bit. So Quebec takes a point in the third end, and the game now is tied up.
Là, on est tous deux.
I think from the standpoint of Saskatchewan, Jerry, they would look at it and
Nice
say,
shot.
all right, we
Very
did
nice.
what we wanted
Thank
to
you.
do there, forced them to win, and now they gain the hammer for the first time in the game.
Yeah, they had a couple of really good opportunities there they couldn't capitalize on. But if their main objective was to force,
Vous connaissez le
they were
pointage?
successful in
On a
doing
fait
that.
1 ou 3.
They're
Est-ce que je
coming
place
home
ça
in an
comme
even
ça?
end. If they got hammer, they'll be happy with that.
Oh, OK.
So as I mentioned off the top, the Masters games are 8 ends in length, and 30 minutes of talking time and 2 90-second timeouts.
Je pensais que c'était un officiel. Trois?
What? Oh, is that right? It just, but it's kind of.
Non, touche
Peut-être
pas.
4, là. Peut-être 4, mais
Non, touchez pas, on va être
elle
correct.
devrait arrêter à 3.
On va arrêter, là.
Odette, est-ce que c'est comme ça que je marque ça?
Ouais.
Ouais? OK.
So Quebec started off that end with a draw center line guard, and Saskatchewan is throwing it to the corner, so we have a corner guard going up this point.
Can't hurt it, I don't
Je pense
think.
qu'elle n'a pas touché. Elle n'a pas touché.
Nice weight,
Saskatchewan's
Sylvia.
just cleaning
La
it in.
carte.
Now they're
Elle
bringing
est
it
restée
fully
dans-
into
elle
the
est restée dans
12.
C'est ça. Tu l'aides plus? À ralenti?
Yep, yep.
Quebec
Ok,
playing
il y a de la
guard on the
place.
center guard.
Il y a de la place. Laisse le poids. Wow, wow, wow.
Nice draw.
Beau, Donna.
Well done.
Hey, c'est beau, Odette.
Saskatchewan's going to try
Yeah,
an
here,
interim
if you rub this off,
draw to freeze on top of the one on
Just
top
draw.
of the forefoot. They rub the center guard.
Excellent.
That would be
Yeah.
a good result as well.
yep. Yep. Hard line. Yep. Just for hard, girls, hard. Okay, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay. Yeah.
Tentez une.
On attend. On attend, on n'a pas de ligne.
Oui, c'est ça, mais il est large, mais des fois, elle est plus lente. Donc,
Yep,
plus large. Oui,
yep,
Quebec's trying to draw around the one of the top 12
yep,
foot.
yep, yep. Yes, babe. Go, go, go,
So
go,
the
go.
curling, they'll just bump in the red one a little bit.
Mets-le
And
là.
that's
Okay.
his third shot.
C'est bon.
on dirait que quand on joue ses bords, c'est un petit peu plus lent.
Yeah. Just try this.
So Saskatchewan's got a run back lined up.
Straight back.
Yellow onto yellow.
Yep. 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 Right up. Hard. Great.
So she did raise the front one in, but it was a dead raise. And
La pierre.
so Quebec still aim one. There's
La pierre avec vulnérable.
second shot is Saskatchewan, third shot's
Regarde.
Quebec, and
Ouais.
fourth shot is,
La pierre, regarde en avant de la
is
rouge. Ben,
Saskatchewan.
collé dessus, là.
So Quebec's playing another
Yeah.
guard in front of the raise to protect their own home stone.
Un petit peu moins.
Mets le poids. 4. Bon.
2. 2, 3.
Non, 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 touche pas. Touche pas, non, 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 non. Ça va être correct. OK. OK, Diane.
Excellent
Okay,
weight.
so Diane.
Over-curled a little bit at the end. Saskatchewan's going to have to make a decision. They've got a lot of rocks out front and can't get at shot rock right now, so I expect to see a clearing shot at this point in time.
Do you like trying that? You can open this up.
C'était beau, Diane. C'était excellent.
Just off nose here. Yep. Whoa. Okay.
So the Saskatchewan cleared both front rocks. They moved the red rock over, and
Here we go, Bev, eh?
so the red's in a perfect position to raise now. So the Quebec is going to throw a guard in front of that rock
Non, avec un garde.
to protect from the double raise.
Sorry. I know.
On est tête sur la ligne. Yep. Non, non. Non, non, jamais. Non. Non, non. Non, t'as un petit peu tête sur la ligne. OK.
It's a slow rotation on that, and it overcurled the center line. It's going to give the Saskatchewan team an opportunity to play a tap back to move that Quebec stone off the forefoot.
How much do you see there? This? Just take time out here for some. Time out.
So we have a timeout right now. The Saskatchewan team wants to decide what their play is at this point in time.
Can you see enough there to play the board weight to tap it back? Can you see it? Can you get to nose once you come by that?
I don't know. Well, maybe with half. I don't know.
Like I'm thinking, I say board weight. Come around.
Il faut que je retrouve mes draps parce que ça va être dans de beaux draps. C'est sûr.
And miss. Either that, do you want to play like that yellow is second shot. If we play something here and try roll off of it to pop the yellow, our red over, but she's still probably going to guard.
Yeah, she will. But c'est ce qu'on est sur la glace. Yeah, it's guard here. Because that's not a bad difference.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
OK, let's go. On lâche pas.
Saskatchewan has decided to play a board weight shot, try to come around and tap that red back onto the yellow.
How's that look? Is that good? Good ice?
The pro miss would be to overcurl and crash the guard.
Whoa, no, 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 no. No, lots. Well, it's okay. Roll the shoot, roll the top. Okay.
That was really good. Needed to curl about another half an inch to hit that rock. She played it with just backline weight. Got it out a little wide and hung out there. So now Quebec lies two, and they're throwing up a guard on the red one to protect that rock.
Are we? On est plus large. On est plus large. Didn't quite come. Yeah.
Nathan.
Faut que ça rentre, là, et large un peu.
Yep, yep. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, tout le long, les filles, tout le long. Go, 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 go. Oui, 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 oui. OK, c'est bon. C'est bon.
So we left that rock a little bit out to the left-hand side of the center line and leaves the red rock wide open. So they have an opportunity to throw an in-turn
Come across
and raise that red back onto the yellow.
Just
Saskatchewan skip is called the third to play just board weight.
Board weight. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Stay close. Nice
Oh.
try.
Needed to curl about another
So
half an
close.
inch, but she
Nice.
didn't have a lot of room coming by that
On va mettre une au milieu,
center
là.
guard.
Ouais, hein?
Probably had a little bit more than board weight.
Nice
Non,
throw.
mais c'est
Peut-être en dehors.
une petite
Just
affaire,
so
mais
close.
pas tant que
Just.
ça.
I think the weight was close on it. Oh no, it was good. Yeah.
I thought it was going to finish.
I did too. I thought you had it. Just needed another 2 feet. Curl, 2 feet to curl. And it's
Un petit moelle.
I'm not sure what we got.
So Quebec is currently line 2.
Ouais.
They're going
On essaie
to
de la mettre entre les
play
deux,
another
là.
center guard to protect that
Fait
red
que-
rock raise.
It's hard because that one's there.
No, it just, it's going to spin the other yellow on that.
You have to play it this way. But then that
En autant qu'elle passe le cochon, là.
we still got that other shot. Like this other red, depending what she does here.
Well, she's plugging that here. Well, so I'm not sure if she plugs it. Try looking in front.
Depending if she
Es-tu fort?
if she lines something up here for us.
OK, non,
Looks
non.
like she got lots of
Alors. Non, yep, yep,
Oui.
yep.
Oui, les filles, il faut le faire là. Il faut la rouler en dedans. Oh, il y a
Ah.
J'ai
So
pas entendu.
the
Ouais.
Quebec
J'entends
skip
rien.
tried to place that guard, but it overcurled again, and so Saskatchewan's got pretty much the same shot
Elle a trop rentré, hein.
coming down.
C'est pas pesant.
I thought I'd get, it's almost like I don't even mind half weight.
Yeah.
Ils me disent c'est pas pesant, puis quand j'en
Because
pense,
then it might finish a little bit more.
Ben non. 5, 4, 3.
So they're going to cut their weight down a little bit. They're going to throw half weight on this shot and hope for a little bit more curl at the end. They're going
Le
to
poids
cut
a été
across that
correct
rock and
si
raise
ma
it
ligne
back
avait été
into
bonne.
the Quebec stone at the
Ouais.
top of the forefoot.
j'ai commandé tout ça, puis j'ai dit on va faire un petit papier roulé.
Ouais, mais on a encore assez de poids, là,
Pas
rendu
pesant,
là.
j'ai pas entendu ça.
Non, mais le poids était parfait. C'est ça? C'est la ligne qui n'était pas correcte.
I don't know how you get it out of there without maybe making it worse. Yeah, yeah. But I'm thinking that I want to just throw hack, like, yeah.
On va pas lui laisser des
'Cause
chances
it's
trop
gone
souvent.
across the whole, yeah.
Ah ouais? Oui, assez. Tu nous entends, par exemple.
So the Saskatchewan skip, stones on their way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You gotta go hard!
So just back 4 foot weight did make the raise and moved the Quebec rock a little
L'anglais,
bit.
là, qu'est-ce qu'elle peut
However,
faire?
Quebec is still laying one. Saskatchewan is lying.
On va essayer de rentrer comme ça. On va avoir essayé de s'emmener ici.
And that rock is
On va
very
remettre un
totally
garde.
behind the
More weight, it wouldn't
Barker.
have
Yeah.
been
When
fine.
they go
Ouais.
on
No.
to it.
rock.
Ouais. Prends-la ici, là.
Ici, ouais.
Ouais.
Tu vas faire
Tiens,
garde?
regarde là, là.
Un des deux?
Well, we might have this one better now. That we got that one over there. We could try running that yellow. That
Yeah.
one, because even if that one jams back
Bon,
there, we don't.
ça ou bien...
Yeah, as long as you didn't jam it across for.
Well, yeah.
Je pense pas qu'elle peut se faire grand-chose par l'autre bord, là. Fait que... Ben, on va voir comment
How
qu'elle
far did we
plie,
get by that
quel
top
poids je vais
guard?
donner. Ben, si elle plie gros,
I think there was a bit.
You get any tighter
There's
to
a bit.
that, and then because we need to get tighter to that to
Yeah.
cross to get
But
this
with more
way.
weight. Yeah, we need
Yeah.
a little more weight because we've got the line, but then
So Quebec going throwing a guard up here. There is an angle raise for Saskatchewan, but they can't come in. Quebec's trying to protect against that.
What do you think? She's
Oui!
guarding.
bumping this yellow.
OK, non! Non!
Should try that.
We could.
That's
So it's a
all
nice
set.
little tap for third shot for
We don't
Quebec.
want off guards out.
Saskatchewan
Yeah,
now has
that's
to
what we
decide
did.
what they're going to do.
We could try it.
Just
Um,
try it.
Bail out.
There's a long
You guys
race.
like trying that again?
Là, qui s'empêche, ça coupe le point là en
C'est ça.
Okay. We've got to cross it tighter though, eh? And I need a little more weight.
Yes, we need a little less ice. And if we rub them,
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
So they're going to play a little bit more weight. They're going to try the raise on their own red
one
stone.
thing is
They
like,
need
we
to
don't
cross
wanna
it about
lose
three
that red one
quarters.
in there.
And
Is the only
then
thing, right? We don't
Angle
want to
raise
lose
it onto
the
the
red
yellow
one
one,
that's
so.
in there. Will same weight be enough? Yeah. Okay, we gotta be tight to that guard.
whoa,
this one's
whoa,
through a little bit outside. It's running down there. It needs to curl hard.
whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, made a nice shot.
Good.
Angle raised the one to the center.
One red.
They're looking to determine
not
who shot
bien,
rock.
Not
One
exactly.
Non, non,
One red.
C'est-tu la dernière? c'est fini?
So it's a beautiful shot by the Saskatchewan skip in the last to raise their own rock to the pin to score one to take a 2-1 lead
It worked.
after
It worked. Nobody said
the
it.
fourth end.
I wasn't quite sure.
So now
Yeah.
we're taking a short break.
Oh, il y a peut-être une belle shot. Là. On est rendu là, là? Moi, j'ai essayé de retourner.
Well,
Non, je vais à la salle de bain.
yeah.
Quel qui est plus court pour la salle de bain?
So we're in the fourth end break for our feature game on sheet number 4 between Quebec and Saskatchewan. As Jerry just mentioned, the score after 4 ends is 2-1 for Saskatchewan. We're moving along into almost fourth end break for all teams. Just to bring you up to date on the scores, on sheet number 1, we have the host team Ontario taking on Alberta, and Alberta currently holds a 3-1 lead. After 3 ends, we'll get the update after 4 for you in just a moment. On sheet number 2, we have Prince Edward Island against Ontario, and Prince Edward Island leading Ontario 4-1 after 4 ends. On sheet number 3, we have Manitoba versus the Yukon, and Manitoba currently throwing their last rock, and successful hit, and that gives Manitoba 3 more points, and they take an 8-2 lead after 4 ends. On sheet number 5, we have New Brunswick against Newfoundland and Labrador. The score on that sheet is 3-2 for New Brunswick after 3 ends of play. We'll get update for you on 4 in a moment. On sheet number 6, we have Manitoba men against Nova Scotia men, and currently Manitoba is leading 2-1 after 3 ends of play, and Nova Scotia has the hammer, still with 1 rock to come in that end. On sheet number 7, we have Quebec against Newfoundland and Labrador, and after 3 ends of play, Newfoundland and Labrador is ahead of Quebec 3-2. We'll update you with the 4th end score in a moment. And on sheet number 8, we have Nova Scotia against Northern Ontario, and at this point, after 3 full ends of play, with the 7 continuing, it is 2-2 between Nova Scotia and Northern Ontario. We'll be back with our feature game in just a moment. Stay with us, and we'll chat soon. So there's that one works fine, eh? 7's good. We do 6. It's working.
Yeah?
You're coming through fine. Yeah. So we'll try it again and see what Doug. I'll
Excusez-moi. Excusez. Excusez-moi. Oh, OK. Tout une affaire, là. C'est quoi?
Do you want to hook this up again? So I'm in the bathroom here.
No,
Oh,
we're
5
kinda
is
scrambling
good.
here
5 is
right
good.
now.
Ça a tombé. Puis ça a-tu fait quelque chose?
Said, forgot about it when I went to the bathroom. It's falling off down into the toilet. Oh,
Non, j'ai pas pensé.
I hope they turned it off while I was in there.
Elle aussi, son
Yeah,
affaire est partie. Moi aussi. C'est-tu réinstallé, ça?
as long as it's
Ça a
hooked
tombé,
on
ça, là?
there.
C'est bon?
Well, they'll tell me if it's
Parce
not.
que ça avait tombé, là.
Okay, guys, we got a minute and a half.
So that's
Not even.
guys.
Mon manteau.
Okay, good try.
But we were just hoping there.
Okay, you guys. We're going. Okay.
On continue de même, là.
Il a fallu qu'elle la fasse, là, avec une grosse pierre à faire, là. Ouais. Dans le
Feel that
fait
thing is cold. These things, it keeps on getting caught on that crest thing. Oh, yeah. Slide. I did the last time, but then I would rush to 50, so it was
We're on the fifth end. Saskatchewan after a nice one in the we're back in the air live.
This way. Yeah, they just have
which one?
here.
So we have the draw to the top, 12
Yeah.
foot by Saskatchewan. Quebec's
Stays a little
playing
straighter.
a hit
Normal!
on the rock. So as I was saying, after a nice raise to the button in the last Saskatchewan has taken a 2-1 lead after 4. We have a very good tight game. So after the fourth end break, it looks like we're having a repeat of end 1. Rocks in the rings, and we're taking them out right away.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Jerry's joining us. We're back underway again on our feature game on board. And
Attends, Diane, elle se...
currently a low-scoring game here after 4 ends of play, 2-1 in favor of Saskatchewan. And given the closeness of the game, Jerry, we may play fairly clean through the rest of this unless somebody gets a little bit bigger lead than where we're at right now.
Yeah, Quebec's playing it pretty competitive on this odd end. Since they do have hammer, they may be wanting to try to blank this one and retain hammer and even ends.
That's it.
Lots of weight.
Okay, maison.
So now we have a center guard from Saskatchewan. It's in about the 3 zone tight guard. So Quebec is going to try draw around that center guard and put one in the 4-foot.
Oh, yes, pour la ligne.
Oui, pour la ligne.
Yes, pour la ligne. Yep. Yep, yep. Tout le long. Yes, 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 yes.
Il va y en
Okay,
manquer.
okay, whoa.
So again, Rod, we've got another center line crack here. If you're a little
Okay.
bit light, a little bit tight, that rock over curls.
Sure, I think that was a real good example of what we talked about earlier in the game. If you get a rock just started a little bit on this ice, it's really going to cost you in terms of the amount of curl. And I think that was an example of that rock that Quebec just threw. Saskatchewan now has staggered guards out front, so the decision that they have to make is do they want to go around
If you're
or
good with it,
try to keep things open. And it looks like Delores has decided we're going to go around and see what we can do in the house.
Yeah, they've changed turns here. They've played this turn quite a few times in the third end, so they should know what it does down here. They've had some short and some go through, so hopefully they figured out the weight on this one.
just line. Yeah, the weight on too, girls. It's starting to really.
The line looks really good on this one. It's very
Nice shot.
right on the tee line, just ahead of the button. It's a great draw. Now Quebec has called for a freeze on top of that rock. They're playing the same turn.
Moi, j'ai 6-5.
Eh oh.
Regardez que ça part.
So with
Yep.
a couple
Just
of
le poids.
short guards,
Yep, yep.
turned this end right around from an
Elle a collé, elle a collé.
defensive
Yes,
end to
yes,
an
yes.
offensive end.
Yes, 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 yes.
Nice draw from the Quebec team.
Okay.
Il y en manque un.
A little bit light. We've hit half around the guards and
J'entendais pas Odette.
gives Saskatchewan an opportunity to play around
I guess
all of
you
those
did try
guards with either turn at this point in time. So we're looking at an in-turn draw this time
C'était bien.
from Saskatchewan. They'd like to play this just half around the corner, right in the top 4-foot.
Roll. Yep, yep. Stay with yeah. Go catching. Come on, it's Diane. Get it. Go. Go, go, go. Good.
So that one slowed down again, Rod. It's third shot, just right in the 12-foot.
I almost get the sense, Joe, that that out-turn shot that they're playing from the outside in is just running a little bit slower than the in-turn from the outside in on those draw shots. It just seems to be just not quite sliding as well from one half to the other.
Yes.
We've set
Yes.
several shots short in that position. So now
Yes,
Quebec's trying
yes.
to hit. That red rock is in a dangerous position. Quebec's hitting it.
Yes, tout long, tout
And,
long. Go, go.
They have an opportunity to make an ankle raise here. If
Yeah.
they can do it, but it's a nose hit. So now Saskatchewan's still laying one. Quebec has one in the 12-foot, one just short of the 12-foot. I don't think Saskatchewan will draw around this one. I think they have to hit that yellow rock.
If we could get to the inside, kind of.
Make short.
No, just guard. Well, if we can get to the inside and she can't pop it back. Yeah.
They're playing an intern hit on the yellow rock just in front of the center line.
Hard! Hard! Right up! Hard, girls. Go, gotta go, go.
Made a good takeout, Rod. However, they rolled away. They hoped to roll the center line. Now it gives Quebec an opportunity to play a raised double on this one.
I'm sure you could hear Delores Syrota when that rock was thrown, call the sweep right away, because that was one of those shots going away from the center line. If you get it started just a little bit, it's going to overcurl, and there was a real risk of a jam on that back red one, but they got away with it. However, as you say, Jerry, there is a hole there, and or an opportunity to run a double here and play that. The sweepers have already indicated there's lots of weight here, and I think what we're seeing again is one of those rocks step the weight up, and it runs really straight.
Just trying to tap that one up, or I don't mind that. We have to hit it on that side.
Yeah, so that should be good. Because once you lift your weight a bit, you don't mind tapped on there, right? But
well, with the you just
So
have
Saskatchewan's
to throw,
going to
even 4 foot weight is perfect.
Yeah.
play a 4 foot weight, back 4 foot weight, top
It
up,
does curl
tapping
this
their own
way.
rock into the 12 foot, top 4 foot.
C'était forte, hein?
what's our
Mais
time
oui, tu
going?
m'avais
Are
dit
we okay?
normal. Tu
Are we
m'avais dit
okay for
normal.
time?
Ben là, j'ai bien glissé.
Yeah. I can't make out the discussion too much. Yeah. Okay, anywhere on your side, Donna, tap it. Yeah.
Arrête. Non, elle est dans le lac, il ne faut pas que tu bouges. Là.
On n'est pas habitué, hein. On fait ça chez nous, puis on en regarde pas.
Ben ouais.
Ici, il faut que je regarde ça. Ah, je te tu vois.
Faudrait que tu m'envoies tout
Yeah.
le temps, au moins la même pesanteur. Parce que
Yeah.
tu vas aller en conséquence
La
de ton...
première, ils m'ont dit qu'elle était trop faible, fait que j'ai mis un peu plus.
Ouais, ben là.
C'était bien trop plus.
We are. That's what we're trying.
Ouais.
Just didn't
T'en en mets.
quite get there.
Adolescent va emmener
They're
ici.
trying to angle raise into that one at the 4 foot. They're light again on that same side, Rod. They seem to be fighting that
J'essaie de m'emmener l'autre.
outturn, draw, outturn tap on the right side of our ice.
We needed less ice.
Yeah.
Here we'll get a chance to see here if in fact our theory is right about one side being slower than the other, because Odette Trudel
Well,
is going
it
to be
looked
playing
like it was
that
starting,
in-turn
that's
draw
why.
that we've seen, as you
Good
mentioned
draw.
earlier, many times.
Your weight was
down
good.
here. And we'll see what kind of
On voit
reaction
pas
this
grand-chose,
rock
hein.
carries out.
You can get the second try then.
Toujours pareil?
No. But just didn't quite catching up with it. I thought it would curl a
Les
little
arbres?
more.
Oui! Oui! Continuez, continuez, continuez.
So that one's light on this side too. I got a split time of 14 and a half seconds between the hog lines. That's a pretty good speed.
Elle est comme
That's
échappée,
an
celle-là.
excellent speed when we time between the hog lines
We
like
don't want to
that.
set anything
Curlers
up
I
where
know
they
yesterday
can't
when they
double.
were practicing, they were getting anywhere from 14.4 to 14.6, and they were very happy with that in terms of draw weight. So just a little bit light. Certainly her line was very, very good, and they figured that piece out. It's just
There, nice if we can
getting
get
that rock
around.
into
If
the right
it
position.
does snap, we just need to rub that one. But
So Saskatchewan is trying an outturn draw here. We'll just take a measure in the outturn draw and see what speed we're getting here, see if there's any difference here. If the curlers are just underthrowing them.
Wait.
Big rotation on this rock, and it's still curling.
Yep. 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 Yep.
No.
So that was probably T-light. I had just under 14 seconds on that side, so it might be a little bit slower.
Oh, là, il y en a 3.
Wait,
Third shot.
Oh, yeah.
Un peu plus large, là.
So we're
Ça
sitting
plutôt,
with
bon,
Saskatchewan line 3 at this point in time.
Ouais, pour couper des points, je vois que ça rentre trop.
The center rock
God.
is totally buried.
It's okay,
And,
but it wasn't going very fast.
So it looks like Quebec has again trying an in-turn draw
And that one, because with the less weight, like it was way out. Yeah, I
to
think we're second and third.
Want to say anything?
Au moins
Probably
plein
looking
8.
to throw this in-turn draw with the idea they're going to
They
minimize the
never-
damage here.
and I didn't know
This is
either
the
on
last
the way.
rock, and
I didn't know
with that
where the
rock
weight
totally
was
buried
either.
on the forefoot with overlapping guards.
But it did once it started.
Odette is
curling.
probably going to just try to minimize the damage.
I didn't mind this too.
yeah, they could hit that open rock on the other side for a second shot as well. It
Juste le poids!
would be maybe a little bit easier shot, but we're going to see what happens here. She's got lots of room getting by the guards.
Juste le poids.
Just entering the rings right now.
Oui,
Juste
oui,
le poids.
Chaud blanc, au moins couper des points. OK. C'est beau, il y en a
So
une
she's
étape.
got good weight to cut Saskatchewan
One
to,
red.
with good draw on behalf of
Non, OK, un peu plus large.
the Quebec skip.
Good shot indeed. So after 5 ends of play, we have a score now of 3-1 Saskatchewan. The score in the fifth for Saskatchewan.
Nice shot.
Still a very close game, very tight game.
Couldn't do more. Couldn't do better, right?
Well, yeah, it was pretty tough to get there.
Yeah.
Bon, OK, on y va, là.
Across the boards, sheet number. Alberta is leading the host Ontario team, skipped by Jim Lyle by a score of 5-3. Team Ontario, skipped by Bruce Delaney, is down 1 to Bill Hope from PEI. They're leading by a score of 4-3.
Yep, hard. Hard, girls. The same as it did the last game. It's just fudging out here.
She threw it a little light though.
Yeah.
It was light thrown.
Okay.
Not fudging. I said you were just a little light. Lighter than you were throwing before. Good enough. Good shot. Whoa.
Skip over sheet 6 for a moment on sheet number 7 after 5 ends of play.
3-6. Vilain!
Juste le poids.
Tied up 4-4.
Il y a de la place. Yep, yep. Yes, yes, yes. Tout le long, les filles, tout le long. OK, roule-le.
Hey, ça pique.
OK. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qu'elle a pogné, mais elle a...
Back to the action on end number 6 in our feature game between Quebec and Saskatchewan.
We have two center guards. Saskatchewan is now throwing to come around the center guard around the forefoot and again put pressure on Quebec.
C'est ça.
Yep.
This one looks like she got a little bit tight again. Came over the top and
Hard,
it
girls.
is
Hard.
really curling.
Hard.
I
Hard.
might,
Through the hole.
draw
Through the
a
hole.
fourth
Hard.
that, didn't think existed. And look at
Ah,
that.
il y a passe dans le trou.
Nice shot.
Good enough.
That's one of those shots, if you look at it out on the ice, you'd say there's no room to put a rock between there, but they actually put it through the hole.
She had good weight and
Essayez de la
they
monter
executed
ici.
plan C.
OK? Juste fond de maison, à peu près.
Backline. Backline.
So Quebec is going to try to come around that front yellow guard and freeze on the top red one.
For what? Huh? For what?
Backline!
Yep! Yep! Okay. Okay, Donna.
Just ticked off the front. Partially opened that Saskatchewan rock. Saskatchewan skip is calling top and on red rock behind the center guards. Just back 4 foot away.
Yep. Yep. Lots of weight. Whoa then. Whoa. It's got to finish. It's coming. Yeah, it's splitting. Okay.
It's a nice shot, Rod. They got that one totally buried behind the center. Saved there over the rock. Saskatchewan curling line to Quebec has to go in defensive mode here and try to peel the center.
Jerry, Saskatchewan's had a number of those tap raises that they've been playing, and this one turned out very successful for them. And again, it's got Odette Trudel,
Yep.
the team from Quebec, in a chase mode, and
Yep.
it's never a real comfortable feeling as you move through.
Yes,
the
yes, yes, yes.
See how this chance to
Okay.
open it up plays out.
Okay, up. Okay.
Yeah, I'd over curl on there now. We've got double guards in front of this shot rock.
It's top 12,
Saskatchewan is,
girls.
Going to
Yeah,
try to
probably
drive 12,
true, but
top
I don't know
12
if it
foot
would've got to the
to cut
half.
off the 4 foot
I don't know.
and
We're
make it
close.
difficult for Quebec to get in there to score.
Better. Right there. Yep, yep, yep. Gotta go, gotta go. Okay, take a look, take a look. Yep. Okay, keep her going then. You can bring her right in. Bring her right around these. Right around though. That's good.
Normal.
Normal.
So again, Quebec has to deal with those center guards. We have 2 reds that are overlapping. All Quebec can do here is try to eliminate some rocks and open up the front floor.
Okay.
So that was an excellent rock. Definitely opened up the front. However, we have 4 Saskatchewan rocks in the rings right now, which would put extreme
Always good news and bad news, and pretty well every curling shot, Jerry, and that probably was
Bart,
one of
Sabarda?
those for both teams looking at it and saying how they want to look at it. But certainly, Adele did get that did get the front opened up, so it gives her at least an opportunity until Saskatchewan, I'm sure, is going to try and put a guard on this rock on the 4 foot.
Whoa, whoa, over, off. Whoa, we're real
Il y a juste
high.
les jaunes qui sont partis, puis les rouges ont resté là.
So we have a very long guard, over curled, so it gives Quebec an opportunity now to come in and get at the shot rock. We're just going to throw half weight, try to tap that back.
A little too high, maybe. Yeah.
Oh. Il y a de la place en masse. Il y a de la place en masse.
Got pretty good weight. It's trying to come to the nose.
Essaye de la rouler là, là.
Got a piece of it, but just not
Okay.
enough weight to tap it back.
For Quebec would be we're setting shot rock. The bad news will be after this next rock from Saskatchewan, they may be looking at 5.
No, no,
Oh,
never. No.
Saskatchewan Bryce Bev Krasowski's last rock, and this one, Jerry, looks like it's running a little bit straight as well.
Attention, attention.
Nice come up there and
scary.
removes Quebec's sack rock, and I believe leaves Saskatchewan probably counting 2 at this point.
No unforgiveness out there.
Yeah, it looks like
Hey?
Saskatchewan's counting 2. That yellow rock hung around
Good.
the
Came
back.
at least.
Kind of as a reverse guard
Definitely got out
for Quebec,
for
but that's going to help them quite a bit. So Quebec's trying to draw around that center guard again now and
She's got lots of height here.
put some pressure back
Yeah, I
on
know.
Saskatchewan.
Should've had it a little closer.
Yeah, even top 12 in
Wow.
time.
Il y a de la place.
Danielle LeVay's last rock and 6 damage. Line looks really good, and Sweeper's working now on this.
Il va en prendre un bout.
They're going to be quite successful bringing it
OK,
to
beau Diane.
almost
Euh,
full 4.
Danielle.
Partially behind
Played
guard
us
for
to get
sure,
to it,
and
eh?
Should
Just
be.
like
make it
that.
challenging
Yeah.
for Delores Syrota and
That's
her
kind of what
first
they
shot.
did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this will probably be a hack weight shot of it
Hack
as
weight?
well. Yeah, hack the board. It's partially buried behind the center guard, and maybe there's a long guard, so there's opportunity to clear by it.
Yeah!
They're going early.
Hard!
Hard, girls, you got it!
Hard! 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 Whoa!
Whoa!
So they're trading favors here right now. That was, again,
oui.
they're very light on that
Looks
shot. It was
going and
probably
then
just back
he
line.
had
They did hit
Yeah.
the Quebec stone, but tapped it
Oh, I
and
know.
jammed it on one of their own. So Quebec is still in one. They have an opportunity to draw behind the center
Ouais.
guard
Okay.
and score 2.
It's pretty hard to get any tighter to the guard, eh?
No, you don't want it exactly. But
It
it
kind
was.
of looked really tight and then
It
it
looked-
faded out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ouais.
Yeah, that angle was there.
Set.
They didn't get
Well,
to
yeah.
nose.
Well, it was close to the guard, so it had a long ways.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty. Like, I mean, we had some room, but
I just thought it would finish nicer at
Yeah.
the end.
Juste le poids! Oui!
Juste le poids.
Non! Non! Juste pour le poids! Oui! Lâchez pas les filles!
Yep, yep, yep. Yes, yes.
So that's another shot that's come
This
up a
should
little
just
bit
come
light.
normal here,
Yeah,
hey,
I
like
think
we were
it
Now
playing.
Saskatchewan has an opportunity
well,
to
remember
hit
when we were
and,
playing those ones?
possibly
on
make a
that
double and possibly
board
live
then?
6.
They came. Like, they didn't over curl though.
Ouais.
One of those situations, Jerry, where you would not be very comfortable if you were wearing Quebec colors right now with Delores ready to throw her.
Ben, avec
her
quelqu'un
response.
qui jouera take-out. Là.
What will be advantageous for Quebec is does hit probably the stick leave the opportunity for Quebec just to come down to that rock, but always difficult against
Yep, yep, yep.
opposite color rounds.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
This one's real close.
Very nice weight indeed, and cleaned up those 2 yellow rocks. does leave a port though for
Un draw.
to come in here or draw. Either way, gonna draw.
Yeah, it was. Look when I let it go. It looked like it was
Gonna play that in-turn
You know-
draw again, Jerry. That seems to be their favorite. Her favorite.
Really
color
first
is the
bunch.
colors.
as long as we had.
All the 5 rocks are around the 12 foot, fighting the 8 foot at best. But when you throw in that draw against 5, there's a little bit of pressure anyway.
Playing two others.
She's drawing.
OK. Oui, oui. Oui. Non.
Oui!
Non.
Oui!
Non, on va juste être frappé, c'est la dernière pierre.
Nice looking shot.
Ah.
Coming in
Good
there.
shot.
Dernière pierre.
OK.
One yellow.
Keeps her team in the game.
Nice shot.
Ben, quand vous m'avez dit, président, tant mieux. Vous
That
m'avez
was
dit
a
ça,
pressure
là,
shot.
tout de suite.
She played it well.
Was a lot
Played
of
it on
red
the
rocks.
Merci.
professional side. She knew she could
Oh,
come
oui,
off
elle
that
aime
one on the
moins.
outside and just roll in and
Oh,
counter
okay,
1
c'est bon.
point. And so we go
Okay,
into
elle m'aime pas,
M7 with a 3-2 game in favor of Saskatchewan,
Odette,
with
okay.
Saskatchewan having the hammer.
OK.
So we're asking Quebec first rock
Trois.
into the full 4
3,
foot.
4.
3, c'est bon.
Elle s'en va. Ouais, elle s'en va maison. OK.
Oh, bébé. Ah, ça en vient tes lignes.
Hey, c'est beau, Odette.
Ah ouais. OK, Donna.
Saskatchewan would like to blank us and carry a 1 point lead into the final end with last rock.
Good sweep.
And Quebec is looking at the scoreboard. They don't want to see that happen. So they're going aggressive. They're calling for a freeze on that rock
Ah, elle veut sortir.
in the back 8 foot.
Bumper!
Now they're throwing
Yep.
fairly firm weight here. They decided to go for the takeout.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Silva curling. She's going to get a little piece of it.
OK, Donna.
Okay,
and
c'est
roll
bon.
out. So now we have Saskatchewan. She's asking for a draw to the corner.
Attention.
Yeah, any kind of rollout right now, Jerry, from Quebec will be something that Saskatchewan will be happy about because it keeps that house wide open for them. And as you said, their goal would be to blank this.
Il y a de la rouge là-dedans.
Easy. Take a look. Take a look. We're close. It's coming. Yeah, you can sweep. It's good.
So Saskatchewan has drawn down
Odette.
to the T line on the wing to force everything away from the center here, and again with that strategy that I'm sure they're looking to
Yep,
blank
yep.
the 7th end if they can and carry the Last Rock advantage.
Okay,
in
up.
the eighth.
On reste proche.
Elle bande pas?
Yep. OK. OK. C'est bon.
Go, Diane.
Yep. Yes. Lots away.
So just to update our streamers out across the countryside that may be listening in, we have our first final in the afternoon draw and sheet 3. And on the ladies' side, Gwen Woolley and her Manitoba team defeated Ellen Johnson, her Yukon Territories team, by a score of 11-2 after 6 ends of play. So that's our first final in the afternoon draw.
Normal, oui.
That was Manitoba's first game of the competition, so she goes to Ellen, or Gwen goes to 1-0, and
Diane.
the Yukon fall to 0-2.
So we've got a wide open game going here, wide open end going here, Rod. Saskatchewan's just going to try to play out this end and carry the hammer the next
Clean it. Clean it. Nice throw.
The four rock rule, Jerry, didn't really come into play on this end, with Quebec probably needing to steal and get themselves back to even, but the four rock rule just never really materialized for anyone, so we're just playing everything in the house, and I'm sure we'll see maybe a different approach in the 8th if in fact this end is blanked, because Quebec will have to go all out to try and get something started early in the end.
Yeah, for sure. Quebec will. This end plays out like it looks like it's going to. Quebec will want to go all out in the next end.
Okay.
We'll see guards all over the place. Saskatchewan will try to eliminate them.
So just updating Jerry on sheet 1. We have Ontario hosts skipped by Jim Lyle playing Alberta, and that game now is tied up at 5-5 after 6. So Jim Lyle has fought his way back into a tie. On sheet number 2, we have Bruce Delaney from Ontario against Bill Hope from PEI, and
Hard, guys, hard to the weight.
The PEIs are ahead of Bruce Delaney by a score of 5-3.
Good.
Oui. Yep. Yes. OK. C'est bon. Hein? Ouais.
Yep. Come, guys, you gotta go to hang around. Good.
So Saskatchewan's got one hanging on the corner. Quebec going to have to make a decision what they're going to do
C'est-tu de
here
sa
now.
côté dessus?
Looks like she's going to try to force at this point in time to fall for a freeze and not rock.
Manda là. Ça pile pas mal.
Jerry, it's one of these examples where you never know where the opportunity is going to come along, and I know Saskatchewan probably would have preferred to roll out on that hit and just leave everything open, but Bev's rock came to the nose, and this gives Odette now a chance to play a freeze and maybe force, or for that matter steal a point in the end, when everything looked like it was going towards a blank end.
So she's got about 5.5 feet of ice here, so we got lots of curl going out to the rings.
Continue our updates, Jerry, as we see this draw shot go down the ice. On sheet number 5, we had a big end by New Brunswick. A 6 from Alan Brennan and her team from New Brunswick, and they move out to a 9-4 lead against Newfoundland and Labrador. I think the 6 end is the biggest end we've seen so far in the first 2 draws.
So we have a nice draw from the Quebec skip. I'm not sure who shot rock at this point in time. Looks like it might still be Saskatchewan. However,
I think so.
Hein?
too close to call from this point.
Yeah.
Hein?
Non, non, mais c'est correct,
Yeah.
Donna.
Just to get a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C'est sûr que moi, je voulais 40, puis eux autres, ils manquaient de points.
La ligne était
Mine
bonne.
came off pretty good.
Yeah.
Continuing across the sheets of ice on ice number 6, Manitoba and Nova Scotia. And we have Manitoba currently trailing by 2 to Steve Ogden and his team from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, But maybe we were going to be drawn over on the other side, but does that look like big ice? Okay. We'll just control.
So Saskatchewan's not sure who shot rock, so they're going to
half
try to
the
play a
rock, I
tap
think.
on that Quebec stone,
Okay.
roll to the center and lie 2.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa!
whoa, no. Nothing. Air.
So a little bit too much weight again for Saskatchewan. It ran straight and
Big ice.
just went right by the rock. Quebec are still
Passe
checking
nous
to
autres,
see who has shot rock.
Mais en mettre une ici.
Ouais.
Juste
C'est un
là.
peu,
Sorry, I need to correct myself on sheet number 6.
Just a little.
Said that Nova Scotia was leading by 2. In fact, Manitoba was leading by 2, 6-2 after full 6 ends of play.
Wanted to hit it on that side and roll. It just didn't come with that weight.
So Mark Franklin and his crew from the Granite Club in Winnipeg are up by 2.
It was more
Playing
than
the
like
seventh
the
end.
control.
Un drôle, les filles.
So I'm not sure
So,
whether Quebec
faut-tu
thinks
un
they're
petit peu
shot or not,
enlever,
but
c'est
they're
bon?
playing a draw
Battre
to
l'autre,
the
Être
center
une 2.
to either lie 1 or 2.
Puis après ça, ben, on espère. Là.
Either way, they're probably forcing Saskatchewan to take 1. If there are second shots, Saskatchewan can't afford to gamble.
Jerry, that's definitely very close down there as we look at the screen from the far end, and certainly will necessitate some type of measure, I would assume, one way or the other at the end of the end.
Pas trop haut, tes filles. Juste dans le bleu. Juste dans... Parce qu'elle va faire une sortie, puis elle va rester là.
So we have Quebec
Là, c'est
drawing
bon,
into
c'est bon,
the 4 foot
c'est
to
bon.
lie
Excellent.
1. Saskatchewan has to hit it, and then we'll see what happens.
Nice weight.
Go.
On sheet number 7, as we continue our updates, Newfoundland and Labrador skipped by
Pas
Gary
balayer en
Oak.
arrière.
Currently up by 1 over Quebec after 6 ends. The score there is 5-4.
Passer pour.
Whoa, easy. Yep.
Whoa!
Yep.
Yep! Yep!
Yep.
Hard!
Good.
So that's definitely one for Saskatchewan. I expect the measuring stick will come out
I'm pretty sure it's one.
to see what's happening.
I think it's yellow, but we can measure. Let's measure. The measure's right here.
Est-ce que c'est quelqu'un?
You gonna measure it?
Yeah.
So we have 2 measures in the morning game. Now we got another
yeah.
one. Yeah.
C'est en anglais, je comprends rien.
And Jerry, you're right. The measuring stick is coming out, so we'll find out shortly whether it's 1 or 2.
Je pensais qu'il mesurait.
Just checking across the board, and I believe on sheet 8 was our last sheet to update, Nova Scotia and Northern Ontario. And Northern Ontario just scored a big 4.
Donna.
Having been down by 3, they now move ahead by 1, 6-5 after 6 ends of play.
Yeah.
Not by, it wasn't by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot.
So the measure was carried out, Jerry, and it turned out, I believe, to be 1 point for Saskatchewan.
We can't
so
use that one
No.
in the house.
Quebec,
I gotta use this one.
That's right.
worked hard to try and force things, did force it to 1 point, so now down 2 coming home, and Quebec will have the hammer, so we'll see how this game plays out.
Top 4, girls. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Good shot.
Good shot.
So Saskatchewan's up 2 coming home. They throw the first rock in the house. Quebec will be putting the guards up now.
Hey, où? Hey, où? Yep.
What, Sylvia? Huh?
A little surprised at this, Rod, that they are playing the hip tap back on that and not playing the center guard. They have to score 2. And this gives opportunity for Saskatchewan just to peel out and lie 2.
And I think the other option, Jerry, that Quebec had was even to go guard to the wing and play it that way as well and leave that rock in the house for now. As you say, they need 2, and the way it's set up right now, Saskatchewan can basically play this out.
Yep,
and,
yep.
The 2 will not be in the cards for Quebec.
All the way, all the way.
The corner guard would have been a
right up.
fine option.
You could have picked that one in the back.
T'as un gel, là, un gel.
Doing what? Why? Oh, it's falling off your hand. Yeah, it could be.
Il y a de la place?
Il doit manquer.
Juste le poids, il y a de la place.
Poids?
OK, yep. Yes. Yes, it's it. Go.
Flip that one in the back. We should have let it go.
OK. Okay, Donna.
So Quebec got their center guard out. Saskatchewan just steps up. They want to peel that one off.
No.
A little wide in this one.
Close. Oh yeah, she's got a piece. That's good. She just set it a bit. Good.
On va s'appuyer. Tantôt, c'est moi qui
So
l'ai.
the Quebec skip's calling for a freeze on the Saskatchewan rock and the top forefoot.
Un appui?
She's going to her favorite in-turn draw again, Rod.
Yeah, we've watched throughout the game today, and it seems quite evident that Quebec prefers that in-turn draw, and they throw up very high percentage of those throughout this game.
Il y a de la place en masse.
Non, non, on n'a pas assez. Elle a fait 3-8.
Yep, yep, yep.
2.
It's not getting there.
Yes, yes.
2.
So it's a little light, but we do have a center guard in play.
OK.
Saskatchewan's
Diane.
stepping up, peeling off again.
Same way.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, no, no. 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 Had a girl.
Moi, j'avais 3-8. C'est ça. Ça prend un 3-6. 3-7, 3-6, 6-5. Il y en a plus!
A little more weight in this one, Rod.
Moi, j'ai
Kind of
3-5.
walking behind it. They needed to hit that center line and slow down. And it did.
OK.
Unfortunately, it's
Olé.
wide open.
Pourquoi
And
t'as pas pire pareil?
if Saskatchewan hit it in nose, they'll be laying 2 in front of the button and covered. Quebec's going to have to hit something.
Yep, yep. Hard,
This is
girls,
pretty
hard,
tight.
hard,
Ouais,
hard.
mais ton poids était bon, là. C'est juste... Ton poids était bon.
Hard, girls.
Je vais te demander cette affaire-là.
Okay. Sorry, Sylvia.
Jerry, there was an example of one of those rocks that we talked about earlier today, that you get them started just a little bit around the center line, and they're going to go very hard on you, and the sweepers just cannot hold it no matter how hard they try as they come down the ice. So they did move the yellow rock just a bit.
Où on a un
Odette
garde,
still
on fait-
has some options here, but now things are behind the T line, which probably gives Quebec a little more advantage here than where they were previously.
That's for sure. It's a great opportunity to score 2, and if they get this freeze in here, it could be interesting, the Osprey Rocks.
T'es un petit peu en dedans.
So
Yep,
this rock
yep.
comes down here, just updating scores after 7 ends of play on sheet number 1. Fred Armstrong from Alberta leads Jim Lyle,
Yes,
the
yes,
host team
yes.
from Ontario, by a score of 7-5. So very close game there.
Yep,
And Bruce
yep,
Delaney
yep,
from
go, go, go,
Ontario
go, go.
came back and got 1 in the 7th end to bring the score to
Non, il faut pas toucher.
5-4 for Bill Hope from PEI. So 2 very
Okay,
close
Danielle.
games on the men's side on
Just
sheets
a
1
little
and
bit
2.
more.
Back to our game. Quebec came up light on that shot, so gave the opportunity right back to Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan is open hit the line 3 here.
Yep, yep.
Bev Krasowski threw this rock quite a bit more positively than the one previous. Got it out to Broom nicely, and this seems to be tracking pretty well right to the nose. So a good lesson
Good throw.
learned by Bev on her second rock, and
Est-ce qu'elle marque?
hitting that
Better.
rock dead
Oh
on.
non.
Yeah, Yeah.
Still provides the freeze, and obviously Odette
Yeah, you could. I
will
should
want
have
to try and
made
do
it
that
said
as
too
we
firm is good.
Oh,
Yeah,
c'est
down to the
I
final
was
shots in this game.
if you clip the top one, then you'd roll them all, like out of that 4-foot area.
Right.
You were soft. It was.
I know.
Yeah, it just because it. Even if you hit that one thin, it wasn't enough to push it out of the rings. Yeah.
Well, he pushed it back, but not enough. So.
Yeah.
Juste le poids. Non, non, juste le poids. Pied. OK.
So Saskatchewan skips getting ready to throw her first rock.
Yeah, they're pretty much picked
Saskatchewan's line one.
Don't you think we got to go for it?
They need to get rid of that yellow rock, probably peel it off the top.
She's got it. Yeah, I think it. If we can get that side.
Huh?
I said get anywhere this
Yeah.
way, even if we clip here, we're still okay here.
You're gonna throw like.
Normal, I think, eh?
Huh?
Just my normal.
Il en manque encore un petit peu. Combien il
the
va
ladies'
faire,
side of the draw on sheet number 5.
là? La dernière?
Nova Scotia and or Newfoundland and Labrador, I should say, came back with 1 in the 7th end, but still trailed by 4 to Ellen Brennan and her team from New Brunswick. Score there, New Brunswick and Newfoundland Labrador 5.
Et les lignes étaient belles. La ligne était belle.
Oui, oui, les lignes étaient bonnes. Il manquait juste à l'emmener.
So you guys did that measure and I forgot to take it down.
Celle-là, je pensais qu'il avait assez aussi. Il avait pas assez.
On sheet 6, Steve Ogden from Nova Scotia came back with 1 in the 7th end, but still trails Manitoba by a score of 4-3 after 7, and Manitoba will have the hammer coming home.
On vise des fois, on n'a pas toujours ce qu'on vise.
Well, you got it there.
J'aurais pu être même une petite affaire plus forte, puis ça n'aurait même pas dérangé. C'est mieux d'être plus fort dans ce sens-là que moi.
That looks a little bit ice. Just a little wider. Yeah.
Il ne manque pas grand-chose aussi.
No, don't jump it.
Wow!
Moi, ça va rentrer assez, celle-là. Je pense qu'elle va sortir l'eau dans le
Just a little in-out in that release rod, and it ran straight down there. Didn't curl a bit. Took out her own shot rock, and now leaves Quebec for an opportunity to draw for 2 again.
Yeah, that little motion with that outside-in shot, if you set it out at all, Jerry, we've seen it all afternoon, and we saw it this morning on the first draw as well, that
Got it out there.
it just will run straight on this ice. Unforgiving if you set the rock back just a little bit
No,
on
it
release.
doesn't. We didn't have.
It was big ice from the other end, yeah.
C'est un roux en
That's what
arrière.
you gave me.
I know.
En
but
mettre
just
une
the
deux.
way mine reacts,
Hein?
because it's outward.
Sheet
Ben,
7
c'est
just
ça,
before
ouais.
Odette comes to throw her first rock. Sheet 7, Newfoundland and Labrador. Gary Oak have pulled out to
Toujours
a
7.
7-4 lead over Quebec,
You have to worry about
and they're playing the 8th end in that game.
OK.
Quebec has the hammer.
Juste le poids! Il en laisse l'espace, juste le poids! Il en laisse l'espace!
So Quebec's been successful in drawing a second rock into the house. There is a possibility for a double here, but it's going to be very
Yeah, we
difficult.
gotta get to know is
We'll
where we
go to
gotta
the overhead view here,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
we'll see that there's a good opportunity if she does make the double that it could jam in the red rock.
Yes. On est dû pour le moment.
Ouais.
I hit that on the nose. She's be drawn, right?
Non, ça peut. Ouais.
Also have to be kind of careful here, Jerry, with that red rock in the very back of the 12-foot at the back of the house that Saskatchewan plays this hit. They don't jam back there, and that may bring 3 into play if that unforeseen circumstance happened.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's an opportunity there.
I guess that's typical curlers, Jerry, that we think of all the bad shots and not what the good result will be.
She's got a little less ice here.
Yeah.
She,
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
gonna hit that rock in the nose.
No, I don't want it to jam on this one.
Yeah, so she took the jam right out of the equation by throwing a little firmer weight and going to the nose, and now basically Odette's going to have to draw here because if she hits that top red one, she will not be second shot. So draw will have to be what she plays to get her second point and go to an extra end.
Okay. Time?
That's all right. I mean, that now she just got to draw.
So we have timeout
Okay, it's correct.
right now. While we're having the timeout, we have an interesting development over on sheet 1, Rob. And
1, 2, 3.
Jim Lyle is 1 down coming home with hammer.
Elle, elle rentre gros ici, là. C'est sûr que ça rentre pas mal.
Pile of rocks out front.
On peut y aller.
Ici, on a un petit peu d'appui. Si on arrive ici, on est correct. On va le rouler là. Elle va s'en aller là.
Yeah, and Fred Armstrong from Alberta looks like he's just playing a guard maybe to force Jim into a very difficult shot to get a second point in there. So Fred just playing a guard right now, and they're working very hard to get this rock over the hog line.
Okay, could have thrown that on the first one, eh?
And I don't think they did it.
Well,
It's very close as we look at it from our vantage point. It's close.
yeah.
I'm going to be out.
You're right.
And in
Yeah.
So our timeout's over right now. We're
Yeah.
back to our game.
Yeah.
The Quebec skip is in the hack, and she needs to draw a good chunk of the 8-foot for 2 to tie this game up.
And just as Odette gets into the hack, Jerry, we have another final on sheet number 5. New Brunswick defeats Newfoundland and Labrador, random out of rocks in the 8th end, and the final score there will go up as a 9-5 score.
Ouais.
Congratulations, Dallin Brennan. She is our 83-year-old curler that we referenced earlier, I should say, and out here doing her thing on the curling ice.
Okay, juste le poids.
Non, non.
Oui,
Quebec rock's coming down. It's out on the good ice.
J'espère qu'elle va arrêter avant parce que même si on accote, on n'est
It's
pas bon.
still running.
Arrête ma belle, arrête ma belle. Ça va être bien. Parfait, Odette.
So, Jerry, we have an extra end coming up. Quebec gets their 2, ties the game at 4-4 after 8, and we'll proceed to an extra end. Some more broadcast time, Jerry.
La 1, la 7.
We have a little break.
A couple of seconds.
No, a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
On a un petit break, mais on est obligé de le prendre.
You good with going? I'm good with going, aren't you?
It's fine with me. Unless you want to talk about something.
No, we just got to execute.
J'allais marquer les
We
points.
just have to execute. Execute.
C'est beau, Odette. On a un petit break, mais on le prend dessus.
Ben, si eux autres ils veulent le prendre, on est obligé de le prendre. Fait qu'ils ont l'air à vouloir le prendre.
Yeah.
Moi aussi?
Yeah.
Can we go ahead if we want to?
If you want to play right now, you go right ahead.
What do you guys want to do? Ready?
I'd rather just go
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have another game. We have another game after
Nice
that.
shot.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh. I was happy that it stopped.
Look at this. Oh, yeah, my standing up. I always keep looking. Where?
Yeah, it's right there.
So, just keeping you up to date on all the scores across the ice today. We have another final. Newfoundland and Labrador defeated Quebec by a score of 7-4,
I
and
think it's mine.
Newfoundland Labrador ran Quebec out of rocks in the
It's
eighth
not one
end.
of the other players.
So that's a win for
Yeah,
Gary
it's
Oak and
mine.
his team from Corner Brook, Newfoundland, and Labrador, and I'm sure they'll be very pleased with that, as that was their first game of the session
Yeah, 8.
in the round robin.
8.
That'll be the second loss for Quebec, and
And your child.
they'll have some work to do as they look ahead.
Yeah. It was just that it missed. You know? Yeah. Wasn't
Regarde, Odette.
Ben oui.
an inch and it would have
So we're underway here in this extra end of this game, feature game between Saskatchewan and Quebec.
Okay, Donna.
With the extra end, each team is given a 4 minutes and 30 seconds to of thinking
It's hard
time
say,
to
but
play
I
the
think
end.
it doesn't touch.
And they're also given one timeout that they can use in the extra end as well.
Not so sure how true these rings are. Nobody tried them in practice.
Yeah.
Is there one down there?
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh. We have to do it ourselves.
Yes,
Okay.
we do, yeah.
Go ahead. Whoop.
What?
She just
Oh, yeah.
It's in then if it fits, right?
Yeah. You touch it, so.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's in.
It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Je sais pas si ça touche.
Must not be.
Ouais. Ça touche peut-être pas, là. Ah, elle touche.
So Jerry, here was an interesting happenstance on our feature game here when the guard that Quebec threw got right down to the very top of the rings, and they had to bring the measure out to see if it in fact was touching. And I believe they determined that it was touching. That means that Saskatchewan can play this rock out.
Un petit quart.
If it had been an inch or
Absolument.
probably less shorter, that means it was in the free guard zone and they would not have been able to play it. So a little unfortunate for Quebec, but they're still going to play a guard up front here now and try to junk the front up as they try to steal this this extra end.
Trop vite, on a
Non, non, non. En avant.
Moi, mais je pense qu'il y a une
Ouais,
petite
ben.
extension.
Pas sûr, elle en a moins, là.
Je pense qu'elle a fait une petite extension, là. C'est ça que je me demande.
Okay, Donna.
So a little heavy, tapped that red into the rings, and Saskatchewan saying, all right, we're going to go out to the corner, lay 2, and put some pressure on Quebec.
Yep. Yep. Looks good, girls. Looks good. T-line's fine. Very nice, Sylvia.
Ni moi, je sais pas.
So Quebec's throwing up another center guard at this point in time. They've got 2 rocks in front of the rings, and
Maison!
No, no,
We're
no.
getting lots of extra time in here today, Jerry, on
Okay,
the
comme ça,
second
on
draw
reste
of the round robin as Jim Lyle and his host team from Ontario got 1 in the 8th end against Fred Armstrong from Alberta, and they're now tied up 6-6 after 8, so they'll be going to an extra end.
Go there.
so Quebec was playing up the center guard, little heavy, came up, tapped their Saskatchewan rock into the full 12-foot. Saskatchewan now is going to just peel that rock off.
Yep.
J'ai donné un indice. J'ai dit, elle pourrait être maison si on l'avait libre. Elle avait mieux là.
Roll, guys. There. Okay.
Elle a sorti la selle.
did make the peel, but rolled for another center guard.
En avant.
Je pense qu'il y avait encore un garde. Encore la même chose. OK.
So Quebec's skip called for another center guard. The players weren't quite sure what she called, so she went out and demonstrated it now. So we have second stone throwing another center guard.
Le même poids.
Non, 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 non. OK, Diane.
Beau Diane.
Yeah, a little.
Non, non, tu avais le même poids. Même poids, c'est super bon. OK, elle va essayer de sortir ça parce que
Okay.
So we're trying to peel that one off. Again, set that one out a little bit and took her own rock out. So now we have 3 rocks in front of the tee line and a great opportunity for Quebec to come around the corner.
We come in this way, across the yellow. This.
bon, faut que j'essaie d'entrer là.
Yeah.
Ouais, toi. Oh. Peut-être une petite affaire large.
On est large. Là, c'est bon. On n'a pas de ligne. Ici, c'est bon. Non, je ne l'ai pas. OK. OK, c'est bon.
So this one came light again. We're just biting in the top 12 foot. Saskatchewan is still lying 2. We have lots of rocks in play, Rod. Saskatchewan's going to decide.
Take this here.
So another update, Jerry, from sheet number 2, where we had Team Ontario skipped by Bruce Delaney and Prince Edward Island
You can
skipped by
try
Bill
this.
Hope, facing off, and
Put it
Bill Hope
there.
pulled that game out, winning by a score of 6-4 over Bruce Delaney. So first game for both those teams. PEI off to a successful start.
I think we should just hit that yellow. Yeah. Out.
So we have a timeout on sheet 2 again, or sheet 4, our feature game.
She's got that set up.
Have another final as well, Jerry, on sheet number 6. Manitoba was playing against Nova Scotia. And
Qu'il en fasse 5 ou qu'il en fasse
Manitoba skipped by Mark Franklin pulled that game out.
And it'd be nice to hit it quickly.
So again, their first game of the round robin for Manitoba, going to 1-0. And Nova Scotia dropping to 0-2.
On our sheet, Saskatchewan's got a couple options that they can have. They could tap their red one in. They're currently lying 2. They could play the hit on that yellow one and take it out of play and leave another guard up front. Or they could play the in-turn draw around the whole works and go to the 4 foot between 2 guards. So there's lots of opportunities for them.
Quand même, c'est toutes des munitions contrôle.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Jerry, that maybe if you're new to watching curling, you might think this is a very good looking situation for Saskatchewan. They're counting 2 and everything looks good, but in fact there's so many rocks out front now that if Saskatchewan or Quebec was ever to loop one around there and get it buried, it'll make it very difficult on Saskatchewan. So this yellow rock that was just thrown by Quebec is the problem rock right now, and it looks like they're going to try and take it out of there.
Clean, let it finish. Let it. Wow.
Just squeezed that rock past that back red one and at the tee line, and
Snap.
now Saskatchewan lies
finish
3.
hard.
However, again, the opportunity for Quebec
No, but
to
I'm
loop
saying
one
right
around
there
all those
was
guards is still
nose
there.
and then just boom, gone.
Oh, yeah, it just. It was on the nose, just at the end. It kind of.
T'as de la place?
So this one's way
C'est
out
quoi,
again
là?
on good ice there.
Tiens sa
Rod.
ligne!
It's,
Eh, où?
it's not curling at all.
OK.
Coming down to the back rock, hitting it. It is shot stone, but it is wide open
Yes.
for Saskatchewan.
To do.
So Saskatchewan skip is calling a hit and roll in behind the center guards.
Get to there.
There's an opportunity they might jam, but if they
just
get
go
buried
that
behind the
same
center
way?
guards, it'll be worth it.
Yep.
This.
Okay.
Okay.
Putain, un petit peu plus fort, mais elle n'a pas rentré celle-là. Ouais, mais c'est un peu. Bon, hein.
Whoa.
See? It's on the. Oh.
That one just stayed.
So Saskatchewan makes the
Well
takeout, don't get the roll. They're currently sitting 4, but they're all in the 12 foot around the edges. And Quebec has another
one stayed out
opportunity
there.
to make this draw.
The first one there, I should have had. It was looking good, and then it was gone.
But it's still okay. It was.
But we could have blocked her draw.
But
There.
we still have some options here.
Yes.
Comment?
Well, we don't have much time, so. We need to decide.
Ouais.
She's coming in there.
Yeah.
The guy can follow. Bump there.
Yeah.
She's at her draw. Wait, do you want to?
Keep between the fault line.
Oui! Le poids!
Juste le poids!
Juste le poids!
Juste le poids!
So the line looks good. They come down
Juste
with a
le
way to
poids!
go. Looks like it's got
Juste
lots
le
of room to
poids!
die.
Oui! OK, quand elle est passée, on attend. OK, c'est bon. Excellent.
Oh, an excellent shot.
Yes, indeed, and that's turned the tables a little bit now in Quebec's favor. So very difficult shot for Delores to come up. She may have a run back, double run back to get that yellow, but that'll be a very difficult shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that yellow rock totally buried behind those 2 guards. So she's going to have to hit the front one a little bit on the high side and try to drive it back on the second red rock onto the yellow rock. Very difficult shot at this stage of the game.
Nice shot, eh? Yes.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
It's very close.
Shot.
Is it there?
Did not play the run back, Jerry. Played the tap and bumped him in for red now being shot, I believe.
Is it red?
Yeah, it looks like red shot rock for sure.
An
Quebec.
excellent shot
They
by
were
Delores
leaving it, and I thought
Syrota.
was
She
losing line, but
made a double tap on
I
those
wanted to
top
pass
reds.
it on that side in order to
That's the second double tap she's made in there that we thought she was playing a hit on.
Well, they said it was heavy.
Yeah, but I just thought. If
So now Quebec is going to have to draw into the port, I think, and try to get to a piece of those buttons for shot rock.
Yeah, but she has to draw to the button. Good shot.
You think it's us?
I think so. She said it was
Just as Odette gets into the hack on this, Jerry, over on sheet number 8, we just had an excellent shot made by Barb Ward from Northern Ontario. Tapped a red rock through the house and sat for 3 points to pull out the game 9-7 against Nova Scotia.
So here we have final rock.
Attendez, attendez. Non. Non.
Oui, 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 oui.
Ah.
Oh.
OK.
OK.
So they crashed on the front.
Non, mais je sais, mais
And
OK.
OK.
they're looking now to determine who shot rock.
Yeah.
Non. Rappelez ça.
One red.
One red.
Thank you. Good game. Good luck in your next one.
Thank you. Good game.
So that's it, Jerry. Saskatchewan doesn't have to throw their last rock as
You had beautiful
Odette's draw shot through the port
Good game.
over curled on her, and that means Saskatchewan pulls out the win in an extra end by a score of 5-4.
Leave the rocks.
So now we're down to final rocks on sheet 1. That's our last game of the day. This next game in Alberta, Ontario.
I was getting confused. I think we just the
Host
rocks,
team,
don't we?
Ontario host, is currently lying 2 behind the guard, and Alberta is
play
trying
next?
to tap that one up. So we'll just stay with that game. We can't show it to you on the screen, but we can do a rock by rock commentary on it.
New Brunswick.
There's BC, Newfoundland, Quebec,
So
Saskatchewan,
Rod, looks like
Alberta.
Jim has got something going on there for a possible steal and a big comeback in his game.
Lots of Jim has hung in here very tough, Jerry, watching that game just periodically. He got down early in this game and
Must be Newfoundland,
has
BC,
fought
or
back
Alberta
against
or-
Fred Armstrong and his crew from Red Deer, and right now they appear to be sitting 2 and deciding just where they want to put, I think, what'll be Jim's last shot here. Fred Armstrong does have the hammer,
Wide open takeout.
and
then you're making-
Jim is looking, I think, at his last rock coming up as to where he wants to place it to make Fred's last rock most difficult. So on our feature game today, while we're waiting for the last rocks on sheet 1, Saskatchewan now goes to 2-0 after winning both their games today, so they'll have a nice evening out for dinner and enjoy it, while Quebec had their first game this afternoon and came up on the losing side, but they'll be back on the ice, I believe, again tonight.
Oh, yes. Yes, for sure.
Also, just mention while we're waiting on sheet 1 that
Well, and you
we'll be back on the air again tonight, streaming through the cyberspace with Alberta and the Northwest Territories playing at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, took us out of 8 points, like with her beautiful draws. Yeah, that's everything.
So here's Jim Lyle's last rock going down. He's looks like he's playing a guard. It's
no, in Digby we beat her, but it was just the
sweepers are backing off on it at this point in time.
Draw it. Yeah.
Hello, is that your group?
So it looks like he settled into a good spot. He's prevented a raise, and
I think he took away the raise, Jerry, which was a real important one, and seems to have staggered those now. So Fred's going to have a very difficult time to get into this house with his last rock.
That was a squeaker. We did.
While we're pondering that this afternoon, we had a great second draw. We had a number of good games out there again today, and we've got off to a good start in our championship this week.
Absolutely, and I think as we watched today, Jerry, in the second game, and having watched the first draw this morning, it seems the teams are starting to get some feel for the ice, and that just becomes more important all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then I can.
So I think Alberta has taken a timeout here, Jerry, just to make sure they get the best option for them.
Yeah, they don't have any easy shots out there from our angle from here. It looks like everything's a angle raise, and looks like Jim might have two biting the forefoot at this point in time. So. The official is just walking down to let the players know that their timeout is just about over, and we have so the official has just waved the time back in. The Alberta skip is going down to throw his last rock, and we're waiting to see if he can make this raise.
So, Jerry, we're not behind the glass on this sheet, so we're looking at it from an angle, but it does appear that Fred is going to try and play some type of raise here. And red on red. Very difficult shot with two yellows in around the forefoot. But here we go with the last rock.
Throwing a big weight hit down here, and they're working on it. He made a raised double takeout, and whether it's enough or not, I don't know.
They're having a look, so it's very close, Jerry. Obviously very close.
We may have a measure here to determine this game. They're looking for the sticks right now, so nope. Alberta just kicked it off. It looks like it's...
so Jim Lyle fights his way back after going down early to pull out a win against Fred Armstrong and his team from Alberta. So those two teams, that was their first games of the day. Probably both back on the ice again tonight. That wraps up our second draw, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could join us online. And on behalf of Jerry and myself, thank you very much. And please join us again tonight at 7 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Thanks very much.
That's a big win for them, too.
Yeah, that was great.
Big win for PBI over Guelph.
We were having trouble.
So what time do you want me here tonight?
We've got it fixed. I'm sorry?
What time do you want me here tonight?
Game starts at